welcome back to our channel. Today we're here at Cedar Point and we're going to show you the tour of this season in 2023.
Alright, so here's the front gate that we just came in, and if you turn around, we went and got our all-season drink tumbler over here at the building behind Faith.
Comes with a strap, but it's actually Velcro.
Yeah, so I don't know that that's a good idea.
It's nice when you want to put it on, but actually look, it's coming right off.
Yeah.
When you want to hook it around your neck, but maybe not so good for a heavy water bottle, so I'm opting to hold it. And then this flips up into a drinkable bottle. I love it. Over to the right by the entrance is the guest services, and then over here you can rent like wheelchairs and stuff like that, and then they also have the fast lane available there along with bathrooms, and then straight in is the carousel. So right over here by the bathrooms is Ocean Motion, which is their boat ship ride that kind of swings back and forth. It's been here a while, but it's another good one. And then as we're coming down the midway, we have Point Plaza, which is a gift shop at Cedar Point. And across the way is French Quarter Confections, which is like funnel cakes and ice cream and all sorts of desserts. Over on this side by the French Quarter Confections is the Jack Aldrich Theater, which is their theater, but they haven't had very many shows there recently. And right by that is Fun Picks. This is one of the sides that you can get on the little sky buckets. And then over by Point Plaza is a Starbucks coffee location. Right under the sky buckets is the Cedar Point shop, which is another little location where you can shop. So right across from the Skyliner is Toff's Ice Cream Parlor. This is one of my favorite ice cream places ever, and I'm so glad that it's on property. I'll have to go see their hours this season. I don't know if it's any different, but it's a great place to stop and get some ice cream on a hot day. All right, so right underneath the sky buckets is Hugo's, and right by that is the Raptor, which is that big green roller coaster. And then on the other side, we just have a bunch of arcade games. And then the Mac Shack is right beside it, but that is closed. That is not coming back this season. So about halfway down from the buckets that you ride is the Fresh Cuts Fry Station. Another good place to eat and get drinks. So right over to the right of that fry place, you'll go underneath this little thing, which goes underneath Raptor, and you'll find another restaurant and a roller coaster. Okay, so over here we have Chicky and Pete's, and then down there is the Blue Streak, along with the entrance to Valraven. This is the gift shop to Valraven here, and then down a little ways is the entrance to it, but it's this big orange one here where you hang right here. And then you go on the rest of the roller coaster. By the 150 blocks in the middle, and the Walking Tacos place is still here. It's just not at this location. It's gonna be over at the hot dog place, Derby Dogs.
This is Kitty Kingdom, and it's an area at Cedar Point where little kids can enjoy the rides.
They are really actually taking out Johnny Rockets. It is not here anymore. The sign is gone, and I'm depressed.
Not Johnny!
We have some more games to the right side here, and then on the left we have Max Air, which is the one that just kind of basically swings, and I think it spins as well. All right, and here we are coming up on the new section, the Boardwalk, and here's a sign. I love it. It looks great. This is not the location I thought they'd put it, but it still looks good. So we're entering the new area of the Boardwalk, and Gatekeeper is here, which it has been before, but it's now a part of the Boardwalk area. Also, my favorite ride in the park. Go check it out.
This is Troika, and it's basically like a spinning ride, and then like each section like spins on it, and they also move this ride to fit on the new boardwalk.
It's Dodge 'em, the bumper cars, and then right across from it we have the Ferris wheel, and then we're gonna slowly make our way down the rest of the boardwalk. Here's Calypso, which has also moved to the boardwalk, and it got a new paint job. It looks really good. And then down here is gonna be the Matterhorn, which also moved to the boardwalk, and it looks pretty much the same. Maybe a new paint job, but pretty much the same. And right behind that is Wild Mouse. And they've got all the names of the little mice over here, and then they of course have the cheese car. And here's the new sign for the Wild Mouse. It doesn't look, oh no, I was gonna say say it doesn't look like there's a long wait yet, but it looks like it's gonna wrap around. They haven't opened it yet though, for some reason.
The ride wheel. The mice seem to not spin as fast as the cheese car. The cheese car really was spinning. Just keep that in mind if you're gonna ride.
There's the line on opening day for it.
It goes all the way down there. The cheese car up the hill. I'll get that one spinning so you can see the difference between the mice and the cheese car, how bad it spins.
Right next to Wild Mouse is the new Grand Pavilion, which looks absolutely beautiful. It's finished, and we're gonna eat lunch here later today, which will be a separate video, but we will be eating here, and we are super, super excited. So this is Planet Snoopy over here to the left side. This is the Dodge 'em little bumper cars, but there's a whole bunch of other rides back there, but it is not open today, and it is blocked off, so we can't go in and show you in detail, but that is what's over there. So it's like another little kids area. And then here's the Atomic Scrambler, which is also moved to the boardwalk, and it has a new paint job as well, and it looks really, really good. I like the retro kind of neon colors on everything over here. So the boardwalk continues, and over here is the Lakeside Pavilion. And then I also wanted to point out they got some new trash cans for the boardwalk area. I don't know if it's the whole park. There's more of Wild Mouse, which is currently down right now. They're struggling to get it going, I think. Back here, we have Windseeker, which isn't running yet. And then there's also an exit to get out to the beach as well. Down the path from Windseeker, we're exiting the boardwalk area, and there's a Melt Bar and Grill over here to the right, and then the rest of Planet Snoopy is over here to the left. Here's their one gift shop that looks kind of Chinese, and I love it. And then down here is the Sweet Spot, which is where they have all their treats. After that, we have Peanuts on the Point, or at the Point rather. And that's their newest store. And then here is their big, huge arcade. And the prices vary on tickets if you do like a package or if you do just like tokens or whatever, but it is huge and it is super fun. Here's the Corral restaurant. And then down this way, there's Cedar Downs, the racing horses. All right, and then right by Cedar Downs is Derby Dogs. And excuse me, why are we closed? What is going on? That is not funny. I'm gonna read the sign. It's closed today, like period. I was gonna eat dinner here. Well, you're not now.
Oh my god, that's just a disgrace. Are the Cadillac motor cars, and it's basically like little cars where you can like drive around on the track.
Over to the right of that Chinese looking gift shop, there's a Button Stop, which seems to be closed, and then there's also an Annie Ann's. And then we have the other end of the Sky Buckets, right next to Valraven, which is so close to me, I have to zoom out.
Of the Sky Ride, there is Corkscrew right here. And here is Coaster's Diner right by the Corkscrew ride right there. And that's also Power Tower, that big tall one. But they do a show here called the Swell Tones, and if they don't bring it back this season, I might cry. So here we are coming up on their main stage, and it looks like they've redone it because it almost looks like either Breakers or the Grand Pavilion or something. We'll have to see what kind of shows they're gonna have here this summer. Oh, there's a sign for it. Here we go. Summerbration, June 23rd, and School's Out, June 3rd. Right across from the main stage is where they have their food trucks, and we just noticed that they have a Cameo Pizza one. That will be my new dinner tonight. Next to the main stage is Iron Dragon, which we saw doesn't have any wait times, and it's not even listed on the app, which is very strange. Hopefully that doesn't mean that they're gonna get rid of it, but we will keep you updated if we find anything out. Over here across from Iron Dragon is the bathrooms and the train station. And then down this way, you've got some good old-fashioned Dippin' Dots. Right across from the train station is the Dragon's Inn, which seems to be closed today as well. I'm starting to think that they're a little understaffed this season as well. But right behind that is the Rougarou, which seems to be going up the hill right now as we speak. It's this orange one. On the VIP Millennium Lounge, which you can go check out in one of our other videos we did an experience here. And then as we're walking down this way, we've got the Millennium Force. And there's the big hill and drop right over there. Across the way is some games, but they seem to be closed as well today. But there is usually games running over here. And then down here we have one of my favorite places to eat, Panda Express. This is where I realized that I actually like Chinese food. Here is the Old Time Photo Shop. And then right next door is the Red Garter Saloon. And we're kind of headed back towards the Frontier area. Here's Annie Ann's, the coffee shop, and Toot Sweets. And this way you have the Coca-Cola station to get refills. And then, oh looky there, another good old-fashioned Dippin' Dots, but this one's not open right now. Here we go under this tunnel, which is right underneath Millennium. So over to our left we have Trail Tavern, which is usually alcoholic drinks. And then across the way we have the trail rides, which you can pay $10 to ride a horse. If anybody does this, it'll be Faith because I'm allergic.
Oh yeah, I could ride a little pony or something.
This is our Frontier area, which has some little shops, and they do shows back here and whatnot. There's a candy store, a candle making store, and then you can go and get gems out of this thing when the store's open, but that is not open either today. This is the barnyard, which is their little petting zoo. And there's goats and sheep and chickens and llamas and swans and all sorts of stuff back here. You can't pet the swans though.
This is the Forbidden Frontier area, and it was actually pretty fun, but it's never coming back again, and I'm very angry.
Right after the petting zoo, there's some lockers, and then there's also a big raft ride, which is called Thunder Canyons, and it's straight back there, but it is not open today. I don't think that opens till later in the season though, just because it's not warm enough yet. And then over here, this is supposed to be a store, I believe, but it's literally never open. This little restaurant over here used to be the Wild Turnip, which was like, I think vegan food or vegetarian or both. I can't remember which one, but they're turning it into, I think it's gonna be a bar really now, so not much of anything there. Over here is the glass blowing theater, as well as the glass memories you can purchase. And over there is where they'll show the different glasses that they make and things. Now we're going into Frontier Town.
So this is Snake River Falls, and it's basically a log ride, and as you can see, it's drained right now.
Then right across from Snake River Falls we have Maverick, and it shoots up water as the ride comes by, and it has a 120-degree drop, which you can see right there. Another really awesome ride. It's supposed to be a swing ride, but the swings are missing, so not sure what's going on there. That's just a building they use for the haunted, scary stuff. And then this is the Frontier Inn, which is replacing Chick-fil-A. So here's some more restaurants along this side, along with the pizza place. And across the way is the Farmhouse Grill, which is the new restaurant from last year. And that is a very good one. We would recommend going to that one, and we'll put the link in the description for that one down below. Across from the Farmhouse Grill main entrance is Skyhawk and the Town Hall, and public restrooms over there, along with some lockers right there. A little farther down the path is Cedar Creek Mine Ride. There it goes. Oh, I don't know if you saw it or not, but that's the main entrance for that. This one doesn't normally have a big wait. And then here is more of the Frontier area. That's the general store, which is the main store back here. And then there's a couple of rides down this way. There's a Coke Freestyle, and then there's a Build-A-Bear and another bathroom, and then Miss Keats Smokehouse right here. And that used to be another restaurant, but it looks vacant right now. I don't think there's anything there right now. Right here is the entrance to Maverick. That's back here on kind of the opposite side of where I was showing earlier. And then right here is the Palace Theater. Further down the path is Frontier Eats. And then around the bend is the entrance to Steel Vengeance. The train tracks is the entrance for Steel Vengeance. Stockade. And it it looks like it's closed right now today. They sell elephant ears and chicken and fries and things. And then they have their refreshment station over here. We're kind of heading out of the Frontier area now, and we're actually going back up here where Slingshot is. And we're crossing the train tracks now, and then Slingshot is right across the way. They fling you like 1,000 feet in the air. I don't know. It's probably not 1,000, but it's very far, and I will never do that.
Gemini, and it's the biggest roller coaster in the park other than Gemini that doesn't go upside down, and it's basically like a race, like red and blue, like trying to race to be the fastest.
There's another Coke station and the Icy station, and then as we're walking back this way, this is the Happy Fryer, and they have some fries there as well as other items for you to purchase for lunch or dinner. Here you can get some brews. It looks like they don't have any going on right now. And then across this way is Camp Snoopy, which this side looks opened. I don't think that the other part of the kids' rides were open today, but it looks like Camp Snoopy might be. This one is Pipe Street. That's another no thank you ride. And then across the way is a basketball game. And then they have like spinny rides for kids down here, which I will not ride either of those either. The Lake Erie Eagles and then the Monster one. They have the Yogurt Plus where you can go in and get some frozen yogurt. I love this place too. Sometimes it's not always open, so I'm glad to see it is today. And then they have the other Coke station as well. We have Cedar Point Corner Store. This one over here is Backbeat Barbecue. There is Snake River Expedition, which Kelsey is sporting her merch for today.
Look at me.
There is this one. I don't know if it's actually open. Oh, and it's closed today. Here's Top Thrill, which is going to turn into something else in 2024. So we shall see what it turns into. Here's Magnum. And then through that way you can get to the water park when it's open, but that doesn't open until later this month. Over here is the caricature, I can't even say this, where you get your picture drawn. And then over across from it is the lockers. Okay, so here's the entrance to Corkscrew here. We showed it earlier, but this is where you enter. Okay, so this is similar to one of the Matterhorn rides where it just like spins around and you're in little cars. That's over on the Boardwalk now, but this one's still across from where Dragster is. And here's the walls.
Remember when we came for Winter Chill Out and they were down?
Yeah.
They're back up, like I said they would be.
The public is not supposed to know that behind these walls, this crane is tearing apart Top Thrill Dragster. How sad. Across from all those walls being up is Power Tower, which is these towers. One goes up slow and down fast, and then the other one does the opposite of that. So this was our day and our tour of Cedar Point in 2023. We hope that you guys enjoyed our tour and explanation of things, some new things, what's happening, what's leaving, all of it. Well, thanks for watching our video. See you guys next time. Bye.